Peace, love, knowledge, and protection to you and yours. This is Takal Bay from Temple Alchemy, and today I want to talk about how we, especially as men, women do it too, but how we, especially as men, devalue sex, the exchange of sacred energy, and the feminine. I was running through my thoughts the other day about the way they get us to speak about sex. I want to hit. I want to smash, I want to dick her down, I want to lay the pipe, beat the pussy up, blow her back out, smash that pussy. Hey, while we're at it, smash that like button. But these phrases are so degrading. Listen, I view sex, and most people should view sex, as a sacred energy exchange, because you can create things through that. You can uplift someone through that. You can traumatize someone through that. It's a powerful action. And I know a lot of men out there, you've been hurt by women. And because you've been hurt by women, you don't think of the sexual act as much when you do it, and you are actually just smashing and using this woman and finding pleasure through these women. And that's fine. Listen, that's you. But to me, these words and the way we speak about it, it really devalues feminine energy. It devalues sexuality, especially in the eyes of the youth. They mature into thinking that they have to own women. You know what I mean? They gotta own the pussy. Like these phrases are wrong. Like, through the yoni and through the womb, things are created and things are born into existence. It's a powerful energy. We can communicate with our partners and birth things into this reality. If you want a trip, if you want a property, if you want to create a business together, you speak these things into existence, and through the sexual act, you can magnetize these things. You can make these things more powerful. You can amplify that energy and amplify the manifestation of these things into this reality. So I think it's very important when we approach these relations with our beautiful goddesses, with our beautiful empresses out here. I think we need to speak about the act in a respectable manner. You know, like, making love is a beautiful term. Sacred energy exchange is a beautiful term. Sacred intimacy, sharing intimacy, these are terms we need to use. These are terms we need to start speaking into existence when we lay down with a partner, when we lay down with our equals. I don't care what all these other men are telling you out here. I don't care what these rappers are telling you out here. I don't care what these athletes are telling you out here. We speak about women highly over here. Why? Because through the woman, everything is born. Yeah, the man may carry the seed, but through the woman, everything is born into existence. And I see men who have things going on, when they find themselves a good woman, when they find themselves a good female energy, they got more going on. When she knows how to keep him balanced and on track, he got more things going on. He got more businesses. He got more gains. He got more money. He got more everything. All right. Everything becomes abundant through those two coming together. That's a powerful couple. And I believe, as a man, it's your job to set that tone. It's your job to bring those healthy experiences of sexuality to your woman. You have to do that. That's your job. A lot of men believe it's the woman's job for the woman to come to the man and please them and bring that experience to them, but you're the one inserting yourself. You're the one sending that energy. She's the container. She's the receiver. All right. So you're the one initially setting the tone in these experiences, and I think it's important to set the right tone, because from what I've seen, from what I've known, and what I've experienced, women tend to remember two types of sexual experiences. She can have more than that, but she tends to vividly remember two types of sexual experiences: the super traumatic ones and the super pleasurable ones. Which one are you going to bring to the table? Which one are you going to bring to her? What are you going to allow her to experience and feel through you? I believe it's the man's job to bring these experiences to her, set the tone right. She could feel the love in the room when you set the tone right. She could feel your efforts when you make yourself look good, when you set up colors in the room, lights, candles, fragrances, flowers. When you do these things and bring these experiences to her, you're setting the bar on the good side of things, on the passionate side of things. Of course, This doesn't mean you can't have the type of sexual experiences that you want to have. If you want to go a little rough and you want to do it a little, that's between you two. All right, that's between you two when you set the mood, and that's the energy that you both want to bring. If you both need that, if that's what both satisfies you, bring that. But there doesn't have to be hurt involved. There doesn't have to be pain involved. There doesn't have to be smashing this, hitting that, plowing that. Disregard these words. They are useless to us. I believe they're useless to us. And growing up, it was a way that brother to brother we spoke to each other. You know what I mean? Oh, I smashed that girl. It was a way to brag. It was a way to say, I got this girl. I got this bad girl. I smashed her. I hit that last night. I plowed. It's a way to flaunt your masculinity, and I don't believe it's healthy. It's not a healthy way to speak. This is the energy that brought every single one of us into existence, and I don't believe the majority of us were born through smashing, hitting, plowing. We were conceived through love. Most of us were conceived through love and with purpose, with conscious intention between both lovers who came together and say, hey, I want to create this child with you. I love you. I adore you. I want to be intimate with you. I want to share a life with you. And regardless of whether your parents or someone else's parents stayed together or not, they originally felt this love when they got together. And I believe that that's the way we should keep it. Even if you're not in a long-term relationship, even if you have no intention of dating someone or being with someone, if it's going to be a one-night stand and that's what you two agree upon, cool, do that. But come together with love. Come together with passion. Come together with intimacy. Come together with intent to create something good for the both of you, because you can do that and it can be very uplifting for the both of you. It doesn't have to be a degrading experience. It doesn't have to be her having her womb hurt. It doesn't have to be you smashing up the most sensitive part of your body. It's not necessary. It's called genitals for a reason. Within the word genitals is gentle. Be gentle with each other. And like I said, it could be whatever experience you want. But I mean, the intention has to be gentle. Your heart should be open. Your heart should be full. You should have intention to fill that person with pleasure. You should have intention to fill yourself with pleasure. And I don't believe it involves hurting another person. And plus, through my experience, what I've heard, what I felt, this aggressive thrusting that so many men do, just this aggressive animalistic thrusting nonstop. From what I've seen, it creates sexual disconnect in the woman. She's going to have bad experiences when it comes to sex later on. She's going to turn off her energy down there if it doesn't feel right. You're creating blockages. You're creating body armoring. She's going to armor herself. She's not going to give it away to just anybody. And even when she does, she might not be comfortable to do so. She might not be comfortable to fully open up and share herself with another if she's been hurt in the past. I believe men can move past this easier, but for example, if you get hurt, this may create erectile dysfunction. This may create sexual blockages. This may create lack of sexual confidence. This can also create tension in relationships, because what you're doing here is transferring a negative energy into someone else. So if you're in a long-term relationship with someone else, and I learned this from Shantam Nityama, I heard him say this before, when you have the wrong kind of sex with a woman, when you have the wrong kind of intimacy with a woman in a relationship, 3 to 4 days later, you tend to have a big argument. And I took notes. I studied this for myself. I wanted to see if this was real. And I've noticed that if you have the wrong kind of intimacy with your partner, this energy will come back right at you. And you'll feel it. There will be a disconnect between the both of you, and it will happen naturally. Every single time you don't fill each other's cups, every single time you don't pleasure each other properly, it will come out. It's a frustration. She doesn't even know why she's frustrated, but she'll bring that energy back out to you, and you'll be like, God damn, I thought we were good. I thought we had it going on, but no, it's out of balance because you ruined the balance. You didn't bring that proper lovemaking. As the man in this connective battery we call male and female, and I'm only talking male and female right now, but in this connective battery, we got the positive and the negative. Not to say the woman is negative, but in this aspect, she is the receiver. You are the giver, all right? You are sending so much energy to that womb, that container, that energy reserve. Send the right energy, send the right frequency, fill her up with love. Because if you fill her up with love, like I said, you set the bar. And that's what you want to do as a man. Which man doesn't want to do that? That's the whole reason why we get into this thrusting, bang, 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 friction energy in the first place, because you believe you want to be the most masculine, you want to be the most dominant, you want to be the most passionate, you want to give her the most pleasure. And I don't care what you see in none of these videos. I don't care what nobody's telling you. That ain't the right way. This friction-oriented energy to get her off, it's not necessary. Why? Because she could take her 2 fingers and do this as gentle as possible, and within 2 minutes she'll get herself off. So why do you feel the need to go inside of her for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's not necessary. It's really not necessary. You're wasting energy, you're passing aggression to her, you are damaging your own genitals, you are ruining future experiences for her, because from what I've heard, no woman likes that same pound energy on repeat over and over and over and over again for 20 minutes, half an hour. It's unnecessary. They need you to switch it up. It's like doing the same dance move over and over again. If you're with a girl and you're doing the same dance move on the floor, she's gonna be like, damn, he's not a good lover. I know he's not a good lover because of how he's moving. So move with sensuality, move with purpose, move with pleasure, move with intention, intimacy. Open up your heart, because a lot of men don't know this, but your heart is directly connected to your penis. Usually, as a man, if you have heart issues, one of the very, very first signs is going to be erectile dysfunction. And that's how you know that you need to go to the gym, you need to do some cardio, you need to do some heart opening meditation, you need to eat good foods and flush out the body and the blood system. But that's for another time. But I'm just trying to tell you, your heart is directly connected to your penis. So when you're in a woman, don't always focus on your penis, focus on opening your heart. She will feel the difference between heart-centered love and that lower energy trash that a lot of you dish out and throw in these women and poison them. I'm not saying every woman's good. I'm not saying every man's good. But I'm saying you have potential to set the bar for a woman's intimate experiences. Don't always think about sexual experience. Think about sensual experience. Think about intimate experience. You can set the bar for many women. You can open their hearts way up if you give them the right kind of love. And I really believe that slow, intimate, passionate connection, slow enough that you can talk together if you need to talk together. She can communicate to you. She feels comfortable saying, hey, can you do this instead? Because a lot of women don't talk to their men because they're afraid of disappointing them and bruising their egos in the middle of the action. But if she feels comfortable enough to open up to you and say, hey, can you do this instead? Hey, I like it when you do that. I like it when you're there. So talk together, laugh together, know when to be serious, connect your minds and your bodies, help each other relax in the best way possible. I believe this is the best form of lovemaking. This is the best form of intimacy. This is the best way to sync up each other's bodies. And through that, you can create more. You can manifest together. You can build your visions together. You can build a business together. You can build a life together where you're both in sync and you're both healthy and communicating all of your thoughts, your passions. This is important in relationship. And this is all mainly about relationship building. You could do whatever you need to do, but when you're in a long-term relationship, I'm telling you, man, 5 years in, 6 years in, 7 years in, the energy changes. And you're going to need to consciously build, consciously set the mood, consciously connect with her. And if you can do that through slow, passionate lovemaking, then when you're not making love, you can do that in every aspect of your life with her. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could speak every single thought on your mind all the time with your partner, and you never had a single doubt that she's not going to understand you or reject you or whatever? It starts with lovemaking. Because if you can't do it in lovemaking, if you are hurting her heart and her womb through lovemaking, the rest of the relationship is damaged. And I believe that it's slow, passionate, intimate, sensual lovemaking that sets the bar, sets the tone for the relationship, sets the energy moving forward. So this is a message especially to young men. Disregard and trash all that smash, hit, she's just a bitch, hit it from the back, blow her back out, throw all that out. You don't want to hurt her. She is your equal and opposite. She doesn't need to be hurt through the lovemaking act. She doesn't need all that friction because she just needs a little rub to get herself off. Why do you need her back broken? Why do you need, you know what I mean? These things are insane. This is insanity that we teach. And I believe it's time for a change. And this is a call to action to my brothers out there, a call to action to my men out there. And I know that only the real men are going to hear my message. And I know that only the real men are going to go practice this. I know the real men are going to consciously open their hearts and try to heal these women. And that is my message for the day. Peace, love, knowledge, and protection to you and yours. Take care of your women, take care of yourself, take care of your health, and build that wealth. I'm out.